John P. from Ithaca, New York, man, the road man, got you on board. Thank you for being so gracious, man, to come back on. And after I had some technical difficulties on the Kenn Blanchard show, man, welcome to the show.
Thanks, guy. Good to be here.
Man, a musician that's doing stuff. Tell me about the Road Man project.
Okay, so I have a record called "Light at the Speed of Life," which I released about a year ago, and it took me 7 years to create it. The main thing that I sort of wanted to do with this project in particular was make sure that the lyrics really spoke my heart and sort of told my life story in a lot of ways. Although every song isn't exactly about me, they're about my experiences and people I've known, and some of it relates to me. And so I'm 7 years it took me to make it from beginning to end, and so now a year out, it's been having some good success.
Nice.
Yeah. So recently we had I got one of my songs, "Dangerous Road," which is the one that you sort of stumbled on, was placed with Bose. They have a new headphone line, and so they have these display units and Best Buys and Apple stores and stuff, and so my track "Dangerous Road" is in there. And then the other big piece of news is that the Grammys is considering this album for possible nomination. So just keeping our fingers crossed on that one.
Yeah, it's so huge. And you play with another group too as well, right?
I do. I play in a powerful 8-piece reggae band called John Brown's Body. And that band has been around for 20 years. I've been playing in it for the last 5, and so through that band I do quite a bit of touring, and we go all around the country and sometimes international. And I play keyboards in that band. It's kind of interesting because Roadman, being my solo project, is I have many different iterations of it. I play the guitar, and I also play bass and keyboards, where I have my left hand on a bass keyboard and my right hand on a Wurlitzer electric piano, just like Ray Charles or Donny Hathaway used to play, and I sing at the same time. So like there's a lot of different sort of iterations of this band, and I've just actually put together my full piece with horns and everything and recreated the John Brown's Body sound. And kind of like I was telling you before, a lot of people get this confused, but I play in Jon Brown's Body, and Jon Brown's Body is they're all my friends. They helped me record this record. So bass, drums, horns in particular are playing on my record, and so that's why it kind of has a little bit of a Jon Brown's Body sound, but instead of the classic brilliant singer Elliot Martin, who is the owner and the leader of the band, it's me singing songs. So it's kind of cool, like a sort of a background member comes to the forefront in a way.
That has happened a lot of times, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely in your fan side. How long you been playing?
Oh man, since about as long as I can remember. I started playing piano. My sister had a piano, or my folks got a piano for my sister in the house. I'm the youngest of 5 kids, so it's a big household, and so my sister would play all the time, and she would play these same few songs, and get them wrong all the time. So So one day, it's as I'm told, because I was young, you know, my mom went out grocery shopping. When she came back, she heard those same songs being played correctly, and that was me doing it before having any you know, instruction. So she brought me to a fantastic jazz musician in the New York City area shortly thereafter, and you know, sort of that put me on a trajectory. I went to music school at Ithaca College, and that's where I currently reside. And you know, I studied music education and piano performance there for a time, and then I just kind of found a great home in Ithaca to just I kind of call it the Nashville of the Northeast. In a lot of ways, it's very much undiscovered. There, we just a week ago we had a festival called Porch Fest, where throughout my neighborhood of Fall Creek, we all the different houses in the neighborhood have bands and you know, singer songwriters and all different kinds of musical acts perform. So sort of like a citywide talent show in a lot of ways. There were over 180 bands playing over 5 hours, and
Wow.
for a, you know, it's a college town, so there's a lot of transient population, but you know, for there to be that many acts of all different, you know, styles, from, you know, bluegrass to hip hop, and you know, reggae, everything in between. You know, it gives you an idea of just how saturated we are with musical talent, and it really is funny because nobody knows about this place. It's crazy, but that's part of what I feel like I'm doing. I'm launching the mission, you know, in the sharing of my music through Twitter and Facebook and all the social media stuff, and hopefully through Bose and the Grammys, right? That I will be able to sort of shine a light on my community, and so that people start to recognize it for what it is.
How can people find you on social media?
So I'm on my website is www.roadman.us, and so my Twitter is Twitter/Roadman Music, or @Roadman Music. And then, I mean, pretty much through those two, you could probably find me just about anywhere else. They all have links to the other stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I found you, because you found me, and I was like, okay, who is the heck is the road man? And I was
Yeah.
like, and why is he contacting me? And I thought, all right, this is too cool. This is like right up my alley. Let me go check this man out. And the first song I heard, I loved it. I was like, oh wow, this dude is cool, and he actually contacted me. That's nice.
You know, I think all too often now that the internet is sort of just, you know, everybody just wants to promote in a sort of non-personal way, and I try very hard to reach out to people personally and write them a personal message and address them by name and let them know that you know, I don't really care if you listen to my music or not. You know, I think or if you like it or not, or I'm going to just at least make a human connection as best I can through the digital means. And I find that a lot of times when folks are addressed by name, just like you, that they are more willing to say, you know, hey, I will actually give this music a listen and let me give it a try. I believe in it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't think the music was good, or I didn't think it was going to touch people in a deep way. And so music is a spiritual thing. So and that I feel like is my mission. That's why I'm taking on the name Roadman. You know, so I'm going out, taking the music out into the world to hopefully make a positive impact and help people through difficult times. You know.
Give me a little bit of that, man. Give me a little bit of stuff to get us through some difficult times. Since you got your guitar right there, let it rip. Just go for it.
Oh, you want me to play a song?
Anything that makes you feel good right now.
Well, this is a tune that I oftentimes, being early in the morning, my voice isn't really warmed up yet, so
I got you.
but I like to play this one. Oftentimes to start a show, or sometimes I call it my pacifier. Just because, you know, it's got a warm sound, yeah. Yeah, so there you go.
Well, man, appreciate that. What kind of guitar you got there? Is that a Yamaha or a Gibson or what you got?
This is a Martin.
Oh wow, big time, Martin.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to go for it. You know, it's kind of like anything else. You know, like we were saying before, I'm a piano teacher, and I'm you know, we're talking from my studio here where I teach around 25 students a week, right around there, out on average, of all different ages and ranges and stuff, and so like at a certain point, you know, you gotta get that instrument that's gonna be able to share your voice, and I don't know, I think in a lot of ways, like you have to really want to play it. And so when I see this guitar every day, I'm like, ooh, man, I can't wait to pick that thing up. They sound so good. Yeah, so I really do enjoy it. Martin makes beautiful, beautiful instruments, and I think that's you know, it is my job now to wake up every day and say, you know, what am I going to create? What am I going to do? And if I have a quality instrument, and you should see my house. I mean, it's crazy. I have instruments everywhere. I mean, there isn't a single nook and cranny where you can't find a shaker or something to make sound with. But that's the thing, you know, I live my life in this way where it's like I'm trying to just chasing inspiration all the time.
That's too cool, man. That's too cool.
Yeah, you know. So again, this is one of my favorite tools and best ways to kind of wake up in the morning, put some tea on, you know, get the guitar out, strum a little bit, and you know, try to find some lyrics. You know, lyrics is the thing that I tend to struggle with the most, because it's easy to write something down and then and just like crumple up the paper and, you know, like, oh, that's crap. You know, very easy to be judgmental on yourself, but I'm learning. You know.
All right, cool, man, cool. You're coming this way sometime soon. Where can we find you if you're in the Maryland, D.C. area?
Okay, well, give me a second to pull that up. Okay, well, let me try this one more time.
The Road Man. So this is Jon Brown's Body. That's the project.
So Jon Brown's Body is it's reggae.
It's a crazy name.
We call it yeah, it is. Yeah, Jon Brown being the famous abolitionist.
Yeah.
You know, his namesake was sort of taken over by a guy named Kevin Kinsella, who is actually considered one of the founders of American original reggae. You know, at the time when they formed Jon Brown's Body, as I'm to understand, Jon Brown's Body is one of the if not the first American reggae band.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, because at the time when the band was founded, there was Bob Marley cover bands,
yep.
But nobody had really taken it to here we go, taken it to their own. So we are going to be playing at Gypsy Sally's in Washington, D.C. with Nappy Rhythm on October 24th. And so that's coming right up in a couple
weeks.
Man,
on Saturday.
Yep, Saturday, October 24th.
I'll make sure I find all the information so I can put it on the website. So if nothing stops me, I'll be there myself.
That'd be great, Ken. Yeah, I would love to see you, and I'd love to maybe even offer you a ticket to the show and one of your we could do a giveaway or something to one of your listeners, and
Oh, cool.
if anybody else local in the DC area wants to come see the show, we can hook up a ticket for sure.
Jon Petronzio. Thank you, man, so much for being a part of the show, man. I feel like I got a new friend. And,
Oh yeah, man, absolutely.
you definitely got a new fan.
Thanks, brother. Really great making the personal connection, and I hope we can hang out in DC.
Absolutely. I'll be looking forward to talking to you again and watching you grow, man. Watching you soar right up there.
Thanks so much, buddy.
All right. Take care.